Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to the series of videos in which we are developing this dashboard, and it presents you with the status reports with respect to all your due activities, what you have performed so far, how many activities have you performed, and how much are overdue. And so it provides you to enter your backlog. Uh, as a routine activity to clear the backlog. You click go, right? You won't be able to you won't need to later on. You will be sending the messages through Outlook, through email, and the Outlook would take charge of it. It will take the commands as per the subject of incoming email, and it will make an entry. How much have you performed? And the report will be generated, and it will go to it will be emailed back to the user, right? The user address is already stored through this form, right? So let's add another user to see how does it work, right? So first of all, let's put a breakpoint so that it stops and it shows us what is it exactly doing, right? So in this, we have this stage in which we have introduced a common procedure for adding for checking all these mandate description, and then it will return whether the add new record is true or false. If it is true, then the record will be added. Otherwise, it will be jumped to the next date, right? So this is how it is going to be controlled. And now the procedure is very short and very tidy and very systematic now. So we have this procedure, which is being called from two places of the code. One at the time of adding a new user, and the other is each time you are entering the backlog clearance, right? So the same procedure is being used. It is taking the user and its due date, which it has to find out whether if it falls with the per day or not, right? If it falls with the every Monday magnitude. So we will all the future updations we will do only in this procedure. The rest of the code will remain intact. So this is so the code is available, and you can download this file and see how does it work, right? So we put a breakpoint in here. We are going to test something here that so let's put a breakpoint in here, right? So, and we want every Wednesday, right? Okay, so we will see if the description is rightly taken, and or let's say every Tuesday, right? Okay, so now let's go and create a new user. We have the new user, for example, of Afnan Tahir, and the starting date is, for example, it is 1st of August, or 1st of July, July 2025, and the perform date is a not necessarily from the very beginning. We can take it from let's say 10th of uh, July and to August to say 15th 15th of August. Right. So this is unperformed date. This is the starting date, and the mandate is that Afnan Tahir has to perform some 60 perform and report on every Tuesday. Some say 60 uh, say working. Yeah, you can take anything. For example, so, say 60 visits to the students. Okay, meeting with the students of the schools or colleges, 60 colleges students, right? So, and the local rate is say 15, oh, sorry, 150 PKR for anything which is unperformed in the end, right? So, and this is the email address, for example, it is Afnan Tahir 123 at test.com. Hey, this is very important. Well, we will be using this email address for Outlook integration, right? So this is later on. But first of all, let's clear this stage. If we, uh, as soon as we go through all this thing and the system starts working and time tested, then we proceed to the next stage. And this is visiting college students. And the backlog start page is starting from, say, 20th of August, 2025, right? So remember, it is every Tuesday. As soon as we click add user, it should stop on the breakpoint which we have put there, right? So this is where it is, first of all, having a problem in the VLOOKUP, right? Since this user hasn't yet been added into into the setup sheet, that's why it is causing the problem. So what should it do? It should replace all these things. So let me get back to the go to the end sub, and this will take me back. And here, this is the point. Before going to update this, make sure that all your data which you have gathered like this, this should go where? This should go to the setup sheet. So we do it right away. First of all, let's say that me dot hide. Okay, this will allow me to go uh, to uh, to the sheet, right? Let me get it back. So I'm showing you this is good thing that these things happen, and we should learn that how we can deal with such a situation, right? This is a temporary arrangement we have made, and that's it. So we have got this RST record set open, and we can mm, write the commands here to enter all this information in here, right? So the A column. So the first thing is that we got to know that what is the last row. So LR is equal to sheets. And here we write what setup uh, dot range A, say 1 million. Yeah. Dot end Excel up dot offset dot row plus 1. So this is going to no. So we are going to write a command here. LR is equal to sheets setup dot range a 100,000 dot end Excel up dot row. This is the command we are trying to enter. Let's do it. And by doing this, what would happen? We have a value in LR that is having 12. Why 12? Because the last row which we have is 12, right? So that's what we wanted to know, because it's not always going to be 12. It is have to be triggered as like this. Okay, so we say plus 1. Whatever it say, if 12, then make it plus 1. So this. Now, the next is, since we have got this thing, so now we are going to write the username a at and LR equal to user, right? So let's say F8. You see, if you go and you see, you will find in the row 30, okay, setup. In the setup, you are supposed to have a command. So this is because we have frozen the screen updation. That's why the updation is not taking place. Otherwise, the thing is there, right? And A13 is the user. User is empty, right? So the user is user ID. User is user ID. Control C. That's right. This is the reason that's why it was not appearing. So user ID, not user, it's user ID. So let's confirm that it's yes, it's doing as expected. So it's right. The next is username. Okay, so where is the name going to come? The name is here, username. Okay, so this is B now. Here we are going to write B. B is going to be here, and then C, then E, then F, then G, then H, then I, then J, then K. Okay, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, etc. Right? So this is how we have done here. Okay, J. How much are there? J. Let's say J and K and L and M. Until M, we should do that. Okay. This should be done until M. K, L, and M. Right? And how about this? So user D is on A, the username is on B. Yeah, username is on B. Username is on B. By the way, yes, it is Afnan Tahir, yes. And user email on the C. User email is on C. Okay. And then comes what? D is the local rate. Local rate. D is the local rate. E is the currency. E is the currency. This is local currency. E. And how about F? F is the mandate. F is equal to mandate. F is equal to mandate, and G is the city. So G is the city. Okay, where is the city, by the way? Yeah. G is the city, and H is the country. City, H is the country. And what else? And this is meant, and perform the title is the title. The DB title is on I. H is the country. I is the DB title. DB title is on the I. And J is the mandate description. J is the mandate description. And K is the calendar. And K and L is the it's a combo actually. L is the calendar. Okay, L is the space. This is a filler. We are going to use it later on. Okay, and the last one is the process start date. M. Undo. Process start date. Right. So let me check if it works well. then we can proceed from here, right? So it has replaced everything, and now we have this. So our VLOOKUP was failing. Now it should not fail. And we first of all we make it disable, and we now re-execute the procedure which it was attempting. It was attempting to do here. Yeah, this was the thing which it was doing. So now, so we are sending the command, and now it is executing this procedure with the username. The user is empty. User shouldn't be empty. So the user is actually USR is equal to user ID. Where is the user is, yeah, RST user ID. Control C. That's it. Okay. Okay. F8. You press F8 here. Now that we have the user, and that is required, and the DD is the 1st of July, and add new record is in the beginning it is false. If it gets true by means of this procedure, then in the record will be added, otherwise it will be ignored. Press F8. So this is now taking you to the and now executing the VLOOKUP which failed previously. Now it has taken rightly the thing which we wanted, every Tuesday, right? So let's press F8 here. So this Monday will be skipped. Tuesday will be taken by us. Yeah. Now, if the weekday is 3, yes. If the weekday is 3, and it is fortunately it is 3, the head watch has window is telling that it is 3. So the check is going to be exactly the day of the same. Okay, F8. The day is 1st of March. The 1st of July was Tuesday. Let me check it again from the calendar. This is the August, and this is July, and 1st of July was Tuesday. That's right. Okay, so we execute it, and in the end, it is going to return to you that add new rack is equal to true. So that's what it was wanting, and now since it is true, so it's going to add. It's going to be added into the master, and that's what it is doing, right? And the user is being added, etc. Right? Okay. So let's do it again. So now the next Tuesday is coming. The DD is this time is 2nd of July, which cannot be the Tuesday, so it is going to be skipped. F8. This time it will skip. If it is Tuesday, it is not Tuesday, so it's going to be skipped, and the add new record will be false, and no record will be added since it is not Tuesday. Right? So this is how it is doing, and this is completion. So let's clear all the breakpoint and see. So it has added successfully, process completed successfully. That's right. Okay. So this is how it's now let's see what is the status of Afnan. So it has 600. Afnan account has 600 dues, and 300 have been performed, and 300 are overdue, right? So by performing it, so on every Tuesday, say for example, if we say that he has performed 3 days of backlog, right? And it has started on the 20th of August. So 21st of August, it will be taken. It is 20th of August, so is the date from where the backlog is being processed, right? So it is taken now. This time it has completed that much, and only 120 is remaining. So this is how we have shown you that your dashboard is now perfectly working, and we are going to add more values in it, different other structures of the performing rate every Tuesday, Wednesday, etc. So only the one procedure should handle all the situation, and that's what it is. It has so far been doing, and it should continue like this. So all we need to do is any new procedure which you do, that is going to be only this procedure to be updated, update master, in which all the situations will be done. So whether you are using this thing through this form, then the same procedure is tackling the situation. Also, if you are using from this function, right, which is actually the clicking of the go button on the worksheet. So this is also using the same procedure, update master user. So so this is a professional way of working, that you do not rewrite the code, rather a single code is called again whenever it is required, pass on the right parameter and get the things done. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching.